No single factor is more crucial to a child's development than the environment in which they grew up. This environment is shaped by a variety of influences, both beneficial and detrimental. Parenting practices lay the groundwork for healthy child development and help mitigate negative outcomes and also encourage resilience. The concept of positive parenting refers to a parenting style that aims to achieve these objects. Hi, and welcome to Medin Moments with the second chapter of My Child series. As I referred in the intro, the interaction between parents and their children offer essential simulation that aids in developing language skills, early cognitive abilities, and readiness for school. A lack of engagement in interactive parenting activities such as reading aloud, sharing family meals, and going on a family outing can increase the risk of developmental delays, particularly in low income families. Programs that encourage parenting to their children have been shown to foster positive developmental outcomes, including enhanced language and literacy skills and emotional skills. The emotional quality of parent-child interaction is vital for both cognitive and social economical growth. Ongoing maternal depression has been linked to a lower IQ score in children when they start school. Conversely, early exposure to positive parenting correlates with reduced rate of child depression, risky behaviors, injuries, behavioral issues, and bullying, while also increasing the likelihood of empathy and prosocial behaviors. Research indicates that the positive effect of maternal sensitivity during early childhood can last into adulthood, highlighting the long-term significance of early parent-child interactions. Positive parenting strategies such as maintaining a warm and supportive demeanor during conflicts, as well as negative behaviors like maternal aggression, have been associated with change in adolescents' brain development as observed through MRI studies in boys. Animal studies have illustrated the harmful effects of stressful early life experiences. Offspring raised in such environments often display fearful behaviors and show differences in brain structures and epigenetic change that affect gene expression. Notably, increased maternal nurturing in these models have been shown to mitigate these adverse effects. Chronic stress and negative experiences during childhood can have extensive repercussions that adversely impact health and developmental outcomes. Parenting characterized by safe, stable, and nurturing relationships is recognized as one of several strategies that can foster resilience, buffer against adversity, and transform potentially harmful stress responses into manageable or positive ones. Parenting practices are heavily influenced by culture, which encompass the shared social norms, values, languages, and behaviors of a community. For instance, cultural differences can affect approaches to self-regulation in areas like attention, compliances, uh, delayed gratification, executive function, and affordable control. When studying parenting practices, it's essential to consider the impact of structural racism on and bias on how parenting research is designed and interpreted. Four main styles of parenting have been identified: uh, authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, and neglectful. Each style varies in its approach to parental control and responsiveness. Authoritative parenting is characterized by warmth and responsiveness combined with clear expectations for behavior and achievements. It emphasizes reasoning and discussions over control. Authoritarian parenting involves a high level of parenting control with an expectation of obedience, often using punishments to ensure compliance rather than engaging in verbal dialogues. Permissive parenting is marked by warmth and acceptance while valuing the child's autonomy but lacking in rules or exceptions. And neglectful parenting is also recognized as a distinct style. This stands in contrast to neglectful parenting, which, while also characterized by a lack of rules or expectations, is marked by a deficiency in parental warmth and responsiveness. An authoritative parenting style is most closely linked to favorable outcomes for children across various domains, including academic success and social emotional skills. Effective parenting suppression, consistency, and open lines of communication help mitigate risky behaviors in adolescence. Conversely, harsh, inconsistent, and coercive disciplinary methods, along with physical punishment, are associated with increased emotional and behavioral issues. Instances of child physical abuse can follow the use of corporal punishments. Moreover, children subjected to physical punishment tend to exhibit higher level of aggression and behavioral problems, alongside lower IQs and reduced size of the prefrontal cortex, compared to the peers who have not experienced such treatments. Emotional and behavioral challenges are prevalent during childhood. In the United States, early behavioral issues affect at least 1 in 5 children under the age of 5 and are linked to impairments in various areas, such as family dynamics, academic performance, and social interactions, often persisting into adulthood. These emotional and behavioral difficulties are frequently associated with single parents households and poverty. Children from underserved communities face life circumstances and systemic barriers that heighten the risk for behavioral issues and unmet needs. Factors like high level of socioeconomic disadvantage, insufficient social support, and exposure to neighborhood violence or repeated experience of discrimination, and also chronic racism can significantly harm the physical and mental health of minoritized children. While negative parenting practices may exacerbate these challenges, positive parenting strategies have been shown to mitigate adverse outcomes for children growing up in such difficult environments. Additional risk factors for developing challenging behaviors, including trauma and developmental issues, adverse childhood experiences, ACE initials, which encompass abuse, neglect, caregiver substance abuse, mental health issues, and domestic violence or criminal behavior, are often prevalent in childhood. According to the National Survey of Child and Adolescent Well-Being, there is a cumulative relationship between ACE exposure and emotional or behavioral problems. Children exposed to 4 or more ACEs are nearly 5 times more likely to experience internalizing issues than those who have not faced such adversities. A similar trend is observed for externalizing problems. Research indicates that children with developmental disabilities experience emotional and behavioral challenges more frequently than their typically developing peers. Delays in self-regulation and communication skills coupled with heightened family stress contribute to the increased likelihood of behavioral difficulties in these groups. However, Price's definition of the elements of positive parenting remains elusive. Positive parenting should prioritize the child's safety, health, nutrition, and developmental growth. Key characteristics include demonstrating care, guiding, providing, teaching, and communicating with the child consistently and unconditionally. Implementing positive parenting as a public health initiative has led to reduction in sustained cases of child maltreatment, out-of-home placements, and injuries related to child abuse. Discipline aims to educate children about appropriate behavior and promote their development. There are numerous positive parenting strategies for discipline that can help avoid conflicts while correcting behavior without resorting to physical punishment. Additionally, parents should model desired behaviors. For instance, when parents express gratitude by saying thank you, children are likely to imitate this behavior. Furthermore, offering children choices among positive activities can foster this sense of autonomy and help prevent conflicts. For verbal children, encouraging problem-solving skill can be beneficial by asking questions like, how can we improve this situation? Corporal punishment refers to the use of physical forces to cause harm, pain, or discomfort to a dependent child with the intent of correcting behavior or expressing disapproval. This can manifest in various forms such as hitting, slapping, pinching, kicking, shaking, burning, pulling hair, or forcing a child into a painful position. It may also involve using harmful substances like soap to wash out children's mouths. Parents who resort to corporal punishment may have experienced similar treatment in their own childhood. Additionally, this approach is often linked to adults who struggle with substance abuse, depression, or intimate partner violence. This repercussion of corporal punishment on children can include increased behavioral issues such as aggression, as well as negative impacts on cognitive development and mental health, including anxiety and depression. Moreover, corporal punishment does not effectively change behavior. Research suggests that there may be a correlation between the frequency of corporal punishments and negative behavioral and developmental outcomes in children.